morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're from. Super excited to have you here. Thank you for joining so much of Distributed. I know it's a long time ago, at least that's how it feels, when we had the keynote from Varun, but I'm extremely happy for everyone that's joining this. I think one of the last sessions, maybe. Anyway, I'm gonna give it a minute or 1.5 for people just to join. Now, let me know, what have you seen today? What did you absolutely love? What was the coolest thing that you've seen from us, either in the keynote or any of the product sessions? I would love to see. So just drop it in the chat, and we'll try to answer as many questions as we can. Either we'll do it through the chat itself, or we'll address them during the session. I'm based here in Amsterdam. It is a bit chilly these days. It's dark at this moment. It's quite late. We have Andrey on the call as well. Andrey is also based here in Amsterdam. We're going to do a short introduction and then we'll dive straight into the session. So everyone, my name is Turner. I'm the product marketing manager here at Miro for mapping and diagramming. If you joined us for the keynote session, you might have seen that Varun introduced our latest integration with Draw.io. So Miro built this integration with Draw.io, and we're super excited to tell you more about this. We have Andrey joining us today. Andrey is one of the key folks on the team that helped build this integration. So let's just kick it off with an introduction from your side, Andrey.
Of course. Hi, my name is Andrey. I've been working as a front-end developer for maybe 10 years. Already, and the last 2 of them were here at Miro, where I currently work on client side of diagramming experience. So during my career, I worked at very different scale of companies, from startups to corporations, and in very different domain areas, from biotechnology to business processes of automation. But one way or another, I was always close to visualization of data, like currently we do here at Diagram.
Wonderful. Hey, Andrey, you and I have been working for a while now on the diagramming team. Yeah, let us know, why are you so passionate about diagramming?
Well, because diagramming is often a superior way of communicating ideas, especially in the areas such as software development, where things we want to communicate to other people around are not passed well by like traditional means of communication, like in text or in images. So diagrams can have nonlinear structure. They can be understood by people with very different cultural backgrounds or very different native languages. So diagrams are pretty nice.
I love that. I love that it's so sort of diverse when we talk about diagrams. Hey, we're going to go into a demo in a second, but before we do so, could you just tell us a little bit more, why are you so excited about this integration?
Well, because Draw.io is awesome. Everyone loves Draw.io, and well, it is a very renowned tool across engineering community. Everyone is familiar with it, at least on some level, I think. It's been around for quite a long time and has a great amount of features. And now when you can use Draw.io right on Miro board, so they complement each other perfectly with all these awesome collaborative features of Miro, and the way you can incorporate diagrams into like larger structures you can create on Miro. So I will show everything to you today.
Wonderful. I think like a picture or even a demo speaks 1,000 words. So how about we just jump into the demo straight away?
Sure. So I've prepared a small board here. What we can see is we have a diagram and several more familiar to Miro users Miro objects. This diagram is made through Draw.io, and display it on Miro board, you can edit it by pressing edit button or by double clicking it. It opens a dialog where the embedded version of Draw.io allows you to make changes. Like for instance, we want to I don't know, let's change some styles here, and then move something to another layer, which is a very nice feature Draw.io provides. Like if we want to move outside networks to another layer, we can do it as easy as creating a new layer, naming it appropriately, and just copying and pasting everything on the new layer. What we can do now is we can hide it completely. We can show it back, and the changes I make here, they are, as we can see, auto-saved. They are automatically saved and they're reflected on Miro board. So yeah, the layer is hidden.
Cool. And so now we're not seeing the layer on the board, right? Is there a way to flip it back on?
Yes, sure. You just go back to the Draw.io, you show the layer and press save and close. Yes, it's back here. Yeah, so this diagram is normal widget, so you can do all the things you do normally with other widgets, resize, rotate, so basically anything. Let's create a new diagram using Draw.io, because it is also possible. This integration is an application, is a Miro application. So to open it, you normally need to go to application library, type Draw.io there, and you can pin it or unpin to the toolbar. And when you click it, the new editor opens with something that will become a diagram in a couple of minutes. So let's create a small flowchart diagram. Like we want to introduce the way we work with pull requests to a newcomer in a team, and well, what better way to do it than a nice flowchart. First, we need to make changes, create a pull request, then we review the code, and if it is okay, we merge the changes. If it's not, then we go back to making changes.
And all this experience is just the same as it is in Draw.io, right?
Yes, it is precisely the same as Draw.io. So this is Draw.io, just hosted by us and embedded here on the Miro board. So what we can do here, we can apply a style. With one click, we can make it sort of playful sketch style of a diagram. And yes, this diagram will be created and visible to all your collaborators in real time if there are other people on the board.
Wonderful. And anyone can open this diagram, or is it just for the one that created it?
Everyone can, everyone with editing rights, of course. So if a person is a guest, then they can obviously only see the content on the board, but not edit it. But if you have editing rights. So basically, if you can change something on the board, then you can change the draw.io diagram as well.
Wonderful. And what if you already have a diagram, whether it's built in a different tool or you already have it somewhere saved? Is there any way of bringing diagrams into Miro?
Yes, it is a very good question, because yes, Miro is not the only one diagramming tool out there, and neither is draw.io. And there are multiple ways you can do that. One of them is if you have a diagram imported from draw.io and that is in draw.io format, then you can simply drag and drop it on the board. It will immediately open in the draw.io dialog. You can edit something right away. And as again, it will be here on the Miro board.
So basically what you did is you just took a file and dropped it on the board?
Yes, I took a draw.io diagram file and dropped it on the board, and it immediately opened, imported here. But this is not the only way to import things. We can do it we can do it through a draw.io interface. Like if we open a new diagram file, for instance, we can go to import from and select, for instance, a local file, and it will be opened here. It can be done with all formats that are supported by draw.io. For instance, VSDX files also can be imported this way.
Wonderful. So you can really sort of almost import any diagram out there as long as it fits VSDX, draw.io, any of those file formats.
Yes, or even SVG. Draw.io supports importing SVGs from this interface, and export works as well. So you can export to this number of formats to the same VSDX, for instance. And now we have it here in a VSDX format.
Cool. Hey, and Andrey, you showed us a network diagram, you showed us a floor plan. What else are we able to build or create in draw.io?
Well, plenty of things. I will show you a couple of very nice features that impress me and probably will impress the viewers as well. Draw.io has so-called interactive diagrams, where some parts of a diagram are clickable. Like, for instance, on this floor plan, we can click on the staircase, and it will lead us to another page of the diagram, where we can again click on the staircase and go back, like if we went from one room to another through this staircase. And this brings me to another nice feature that is called pages. So diagram files in draw.io can have multiple pages. For instance, this one has two. One of them is ground floor, which we are seeing right now, and the other is rooftop terrace. On the Miro board, it is always reflected as only one image, and this is the first page. So right now it is ground floor. Let me show you. This is the ground floor, and if we want it to be another, we just swap the pages, and now the rooftop terrace serves as a cover of this diagram, and yeah.
Okay, so you basically flip through the pages in draw.io, and then it pops up automatically in Miro, where you can then collaborate around it, share it with stakeholders and team members.
Yes, amazing, isn't it? Yes, with layers, we can show and hide all the things we don't need at the moment. Like if we want to focus on only just walls and doors and windows, and we don't care about the furniture, we just do it, and it is reflected on the Miro board. Yeah,
That's so cool. I mean, I wish I had this when I was doing my apartment. It would have been a lot easier to collaborate with my family because they are the designers, not me.
True. And of course, we have plenty of shape packs, which have certain overlap with native Miro experience, but Draw.io provides many things beside that. So alongside like general basic and all these very familiar shapes, we have plenty of vendor shape packs such as AWS, Cisco, Google Cloud, VMware. We can even build a sort of a server rack. Like if we want to plan it, we can do it easily with these shape packs. There are pretty niche, pretty specific things such as electrical diagrams and and floor plans again. And things to model business processes such as BPMN or value stream mapping. Yeah, so you can build very many different things.
Wonderful. Hey, and Andrey, I think I asked you all the way at the beginning of the session, like what makes you so excited about this integration? So maybe could you sort of put it in context of Miro, because you've shown us like obviously the power of Draw.io and being able to diagram. Like what makes you so excited of these coming together?
Well, because with Miro and the Draw.io powers combined, you can create bigger structures than a diagram. For instance, here we have several native Miro objects, stickers, and they are connected to a diagram with links. Other people can go and add their comments to your diagram, and they are getting immediately reflected for everyone. You can import and export things bigger than that diagram. Like for example, this frame includes all these things, like several diagrams at once, and some other objects. We can put something else here. And it can be exported as an image to a different formats, JPEG and PNG, and so yes, it is saved as an image file. So yes, I'm very excited. Probably because I think that Miro and Draw.io are very complementary tools, and it is great to see them working together.
It almost feels like you're sort of taking the best of diagramming, you're taking the best of collaboration, you're adding it together, and it allows you to do so much more than the two individual parts.
Yes, Miro diagramming experience, Draw.io diagramming experience, Miro collaborative features, everything comes together very nicely.
Love the enthusiasm. Hey, Andrey, what are your future plans? What's happening in the diagramming world?
Well, we have several other integrations with other open source diagramming tools. We have an integration with Mermaid. We have an integration with PlantUML, and we are going to improve those. There are other other potential integrations possible, and we would love to hear from the community of Miro users and diagramming enthusiasts.
Wonderful. All right. I think we're leaning towards the end of this session. First of all, I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight on this session. As Andrey mentioned, if you absolutely love this Draw.io integration, any of the other integrations that Andrey was telling us about, or if you're just curious in what's coming up or have any other requests, maybe you have something top of your mind that you would love to see in Miro, join us on the community, drop your ideas, drop your wishes, because Mermaid, PlantUML, and Draw.io were all asked by our community, and that's why we started building them. So we absolutely love building on the things that we're getting from our community members. Andrey, also want to thank you, of course. Loved your enthusiasm for diagramming. I hope we have a bunch of people on the line that are just as excited as you are. So again, thank you for that.
Thank you for hosting this.
Wonderful. Okay, everyone, thanks to you, and hope to see you next time.